forefathers in the Americas, right, destroyed the so-called Native Americans, put them on reservations which are nothing but ghettos. And that's Esau greatly revenging himself upon the house of Israel, you know. And also it says, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom. Yeah, so the Lord's going to stretch his hand out upon these devils, man. And he's already doing that. He's bringing them down now, man. He is bringing them down, because all these things is happening. You can even get into that, about what's going on in the news right now. All these things, it's a build-up to the Third World War, which is close, you know.
You know, what was it? General Wesley Clark, what said for the, you know, because of conspiracies. He said a few years back now, I think it was like 2005, 2006, maybe 2007, but he listed 7 countries that the US wanted to go into. The only 2 left on the list were Syria and Iran. And look, they've just gone into Syria.
Yep.
You know, I mean, whenever I'm watching the news or reading any news articles about the whole thing about dropping bombs in Syria, all of the Western media outlets are totally overlooking the fact that it's illegal. I've not actually heard anything from what Russia is saying, you know, but Russia has interests in Syria. And, you know, one question I've been asking ever since the whole idea of dropping bombs in Syria was proposed is what will happen if Syria legitimately blows up an American jet out of their skies. What will happen then? You know, I remember reading one article that Obama was like, we'll basically bomb, if we have any interference from Syria, we'll basically bomb all of their air defense systems. Because that's this devil.
That's Esau's answer for it.
Yeah.
Well, Obama's
he's just a mouthpiece.
Yeah,
Esau, isn't it?
But the thing is, I was gonna say something. That's Esau's answer to everything. Is his blessing.
Calm.
Which is that the weapons, man, the bomb, the creating of guns, bombs, and all that. Which that's in the scriptures.
Yeah.
I've got a scripture for you quickly.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Revelations 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Calm. Yeah, no. I mean, literally this year, you know, this year feels like it's the year. If a few months ago, things were just starting to rack up, and then you were just like, this looks like the year. You know, it's just like when you put everything together, you know, it's like I can't see us being here for another year. I can't do it. I just can't do it. You know, I mean, literally, like,
Lord willing, innit?
You know, when I was younger in the spirit, I'd be watching the elders and the apostles, and they'll be saying we live day by day. You know, but now I see that, because it's like, you know, are we gonna get to Saturday? You know, are we going to get to next week? Are we going to get to November, December, January? You know, people are talking about how after the Scotland referendum, you know, it's a decision for a century. I was like...
Is that when Scotland wanted to take...
Yeah.
Move away from
England? And I'm just there like, we ain't going to be here for another 100 years, let alone 10, let alone 5.
Yeah, but that's the spirit you're in.
Calm.
But the world, the spirit they're in. I remember I was watching that whole Scotland, what's his name? Miliband, Ed Miliband. You know, he was campaigning against David Cameron and all that in the whole debate about Scotland moving from England and that. You know, he was involved.
What does that mean, Alex Salmon? Oh, in keeping it together.
He was involved in keeping it together.
Yeah.
So Ed Miliband, he said in the year, things can be even better in the year 2025 and shit like that. I was like, in the news, I was like, shit, year 2025, nigga, they're puppets set up to just do what the elites tell them to do anyway. But yeah, bro, I can't see us going that far, man. Like, I can't, man.
Yeah, no flesh will be saved.
Because if Esau continues on, we're gonna be dead, man. Because bro's already got fucking fucked up bodies, man. Like in this place, man. Man's young and I got jacked up knees. You know what I'm saying?
We're not
waking up with a fucking fucked up back, feel unhealthy and shit. Come on, man. Like, I mean, come on, man. Even when you try to eat so-called good, the food you eat, that's so-called good. Yeah. Even that shit is whack, man.
Do you know what it is? I remember, because at my workplace, work with Rich Eden, so they get like fish. The fish man comes to the workplace, and you know, I was like, let me do the whole eating some fish thing.
Yeah.
But apparently, like in the Baltics, the fish there are all defiled in it.
Yeah.
And then you've got like farmed fish which are fed with fish feed, which basically causes cancer. And those farm fish get out into the wild. Then they're eaten by bigger fatty fish. So if you say salmon, that's a fatty fish. So if it's been eating all of those little farmed fish
that's been poisoned.
Yeah, that's been poisoned.
Yeah.
You know, you thinking you're eating some good salmon, you think you're doing some good for yourself, but actually you're poisoning yourself. You're giving yourself cancer. You know, nothing in this society is good.
Defiled, man. It's defiled.
I don't understand.
Because of this devil, man.
I don't understand why people want this society to go on. Well, actually, it's because they're blinded. They don't see anything.
And then they're blinded and they don't see it, and then they got a lot of people, you know, certain people, especially Jake, because it's about Jake, really. It's all about Israel. Because we tell our people about this place, they don't want it to go down because they have like perks in this place. Some of our people have perks. Some of them earn good money.
They're house niggas, isn't it?
House niggas. That's it.
Niggas.
That's it. They have perks and shit. You feel me? So it's like
the field niggas wanted to take down Massa, but the house nigga was like, "No, I got it good. I got it good."
Innit?
You know, that's
I wanted to continue. Can I read this?
Yeah, no,
because we are talking. It's good though. It's good though, bro. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I'll also stretch out mine hand upon Edom. You can get into this, and I'll cut off man and beast from it, and I'll make it desolate from Teman, and there of Dedan shall fall by the sword, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. You can get into that. You can get into that.
Hold on, I'm gonna start. With the
it says, I will lay my vengeance upon Edom. So we know that Edomites are these so-called white people, Esau, the Edomites, and you're the devil, right? Because that's why you were created, to play the role of the wicked on the earth. And then all you so-called white people, we're gonna ask you one thing: name one good thing you've done on the earth.
You can't.
Name it.
Because the thing is,
post it on when you put a video up, post it on comment boards and all that, man. What good things have you done on the earth?
Come, and we'll look at them, we'll verify them, and we'll tell you whether you actually did that or whether you stole it from someone else. Because that's all you do, you steal.
That's right.
All you do is steal. You know, and like for instance, if universities, for instance, like if you do anything amazing at a university, when you signed up, you signed a piece of paper saying that all your greatness goes to the university.
Right.
So like you may have found out some shit, you know, but the university will take credit for that.
That's Esau though.
Yeah.
That's Esau though.
And also in the military.
That's like all the. Sorry, go on.
So also in the military, let's say you work and you're like some secret part of the military, and then you invent something amazing. Your name's never going to be known.
Never.
You know, and it will be probably Jake, but people say the United States military invented this, so they naturally assume it was a fucking Edomite.
Because Jake invents everything great in this society. It all comes from Israel. It all comes from Negroes and Hispanics and Native Americans. They do everything great in this society, man. But it's just that you're not given the limelight for it. You're not given the props for it, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
you're just told you're nothing, and you grow up believing. When you're in the world, you just grow up believing that you're just a nobody.
Calm.
So when you ain't got no identity, when you don't have an identity, you just believe that you got no existence, man. You don't know why you're here.
That's part of the breaking as well. You know, all through, you know, whenever I was in school, Black History Month, all that was ever taught to me was, okay, this was a period of time, where, you know, the good times when we had you niggas in slavery. We used to do this, that.
The good times. That is the good times.
For them, it was the good times. I mean, nowadays you got fucking Edomites crossing the road when they see Jake coming across. Like, how is it you're crossing the road from the lowest of the low in your society? That shows you this bitch is going down.
Right. Can't.
You know, back in them days, you even try to look a cracker in the face to see what he does to you. But in our kingdom, if you try to look at us in the face,
that's right, man.
You know,
even in the film, there's a film in Goodbye Uncle Tom. There's a scene when Esau, a man, Edomite male, has got like Jakes lined up, male Jakes, and he slaps them in the face, and he's telling them never look a white man in the eye. He slaps them in the face. But we're gonna do. The scriptures say we're gonna do double onto you. So the Lord knows the spirit that the Lord's gonna put on us to do things to you, boy. You Edomite, you so-called white people, you're watching, because you do watch GMS, man.
And if I can just say this real quick, it was like, I remember watching 12 Years a Slave. You know, it was deep film, but for me that was too PG. Because when you look
not
into
gory enough, innit?
No,
it had some good.
It had some good scenes, but you know when you actually look at the history of what the fuck these Edomites used to do to us. So like for instance, one story that I've been told is like they get two horses, right?
Yeah.
They'll put one leg to one horse, another leg to another horse, and they're facing different directions. They'll whip the horse, and the horse will basically rip the man in two. and then the Edomites will fucking whip the man after the man was ripped in two. You have to fucking pay for that.
That's right.
You have to pay for
That's
that.
right. That's right. That's
You
right.
know, but most of Jake just, you know, "No, we can get together.
Yeah, that's it.
You know.
Yeah, we're good. We're friends. But can I continue on with this, yeah?
Yeah, no, I'll get on to that.
It says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. So the Lord's gonna lay his vengeance upon these Edomites, these so-called white people, by the hand of his people Israel.